In this video, I will show how to find the producers and consumer surplus when the demand and supply functions are given. First, we're going to find the equilibrium point. That is where equilibrium, the quantity that is supplied at certain price is the same as the quantity that is demanded at certain price. To find this, we're going to set dq equal to sq. That means we have to solve the following equation. Which can be solved by factoring. So I'm going to divide both sides by 0.2. And this can be factored into 2q plus 25 times q minus 10. So therefore q equals 10 because negative 12.5 is not in the domain, and this is what we're going to refer to as QE, and PE is the demand at 10 or the supply at 10, which is the same. So plugging in 10 into either one of those functions will give us 40. So to find the consumer surplus at equilibrium means we looking at the graph of the demand function. So this is our QE PE, and consumer surplus is defined by this area. So we can easily find this area by setting up the following integral from 0 to QE of d of q minus PE with respect to q. With our given functions and values, we can plug it in and get the following integral. Which is negative 0.1 q cubed plus 30q evaluated from 0 to 10, and we get negative 100 plus 300, which is equal to 200. So the consumer surplus is $200. Now to find the producer surplus, we're going to consider the suppliers or supply curve, and we define the producer surplus to be this area. Therefore, to find it, we can set up this integral from 0 to QE of PE minus SQ dq. So the answer would be the integral from 0 to 10. PE is 40 minus 0.1 q squared minus q minus 20 dq, and this integral is 20q minus 0.1 over 3 q cubed minus 1/2 q squared from 0 to 10. So it's going to be 200 minus 0.1 over 3 times 10 cubed minus 1/2 times 10 squared. So it is 150 minus 100 over 3. So it's 350 over 3, which is roughly $116.67. So this will be the producer's surplus at equilibrium.